Hey, what's up? I'm Trent. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about bike paths. There is a unused wash in my area. It's about 1.25 miles long, and I believe that this wash needs to be turned into a bikeway or recreation path. There's currently no good bike lanes coming off of Borchard Road going to Reno Road, and this bike path could solve that. So let's go take a look at the property to see where there could be a recreation trail. Let's see what benefits it has. Then we're gonna go to Simi Valley to see what they have done with their Arroyo Simi project. So I'm currently standing in this empty property. It is in between these businesses and this house. This could be a beautiful park that could provide access to a recreation path along the wash here in Newberry Park. Now, across the way from the wash is the Borchard property, which has been a subject of contention in the Thousand Oaks City Council meetings as of lately. Regardless of what happens to that property, this should turn into a recreation path, I believe. Let's put up the drone and take a look at what this path could be. So right now I'm riding my bicycle down Michael Drive. This is parallel to the wash, and this is the only safe route that cyclists have to get from Borchard to Reno Road. This wash starts at a place where there is no bike lanes on Borchard Road, and it ends at a park for people to come and recreate at. To me, that just seems so perfect that this vacant space, which doesn't require much change for a recreation path to go in, it doesn't take that much change, and the wash can still serve its purpose for flood control. I know there's a lot of bureaucracy and things like that, so let's talk to someone who has been fighting for a recreation path on the wash and see what hurdles they've run into and what challenges we need to get over to make this happen.
Yeah, I have been lobbying for that project for years. That's how I wound up becoming a member of the Casa Conejo Municipal Advisory Council and working with Supervisor Parks. If you go to her website, there's a plan that dates back to about 2014 for what folks thought it might look like. She periodically organizes channel walks. There are some of us who have been working very hard. Flood control actually would not have a problem with us having a multi-use path along the creek. County flood control is actually reasonably in favor of it. There is neighbor resistance. Part of it is they don't understand that they would actually be safer with the with the path going through there, because there'd be lights and it would kind of have less crime actually being used than it would by sitting there and people hop the fence and go in there. City of TO did a channel cleanup a couple years ago. That was our beach cleanup, and we all walked the channel and picked up all the trash, and the stuff we found was pretty disgusting. I participated in that from one end to the other. You know, it's a long-range dream for a lot of us that would be healthy and a nice amenity for Newberry Park. I've ridden many of the other area bike paths and I like them. Happy to have an extra supporter and see that. As you probably are aware, Supervisor Parks has to step down. She's terming out. So a lot of it will be to see how we can continue working towards it with whoever replaces Linda.
All right, today I'm out at the Arroyo Simi Greenway. This is a recreation path that spans the whole length of the city. This is a good blueprint for what could be in Newberry Park off Borchard Road. So let's go see what the path is like, the different amenities, and see if this is something we want to do. All right, so one of these things that I really love about this path is that there are many, many parks along the way. What that means is you can recreate on these paths without worrying about cars to get to places that are peaceful, where you can have picnics, meet with friends, different things like that. That is why things like this are so important and why I believe the path in Newbury Park would be beneficial. One of the things I think Simi Valley did very well is these informational placards that talk about watershed, water runoff, talks about the biodiversity of the Arroyo Simi Greenway, and gives people more of an educational outside experience than just a recreational one. Alright, so that was it for today's venture on the Simi Arroyo Greenway, and a couple takeaways. One, super packed full of people, lots of people riding e-bikes. Two, lots of informational placards with information about watershed, different educational information about the ecosystem and the biodiversity within the Arroyo Greenway. And what did we find out? That we would benefit from something like this in Newbury Park.